and my capacity as Honorable President of PIMSA, myself located in Mumbai, and I extend a warm welcome to all for this 17th PIMSA's Science and Academic Talk Series. Today, we have a very interesting topic about the traditional medicinal plants which are abundantly available in our state Manipur, but many of us, in fact, are not knowing the importance of those plants actually. That is the most unfortunate things. And I'll just brief you one very important thing. You know that in our Manipur, the medical system, what we call the help of from doctors and other things. Nowadays, it is available so much. But in the older days, even when we were a very small child, if somebody fell sick, we don't go to doctor actually. And you know that the so-called the professions available in the villages, they call Maiba. Is a professions practiced by male persons, and they know many mantras. At the same time, they make many medicines made from the many traditional medicinal plants grown in our place. Suppose the all normal ailments like headache, then fever, etc. So by taking some medicine given by them, it becomes all right. Maybe in another 2-3 days. Of course, there some limitations are also there. So what I just want to, to remind you is that our state Manipur has a lot of things which nature has given to us in terms of healthcare or in terms of the nature's protections what is given to us. So basically, it is a land of jewels actually. That basically our motherlands, what we call Sanaribak, means the land of gold. It is not exaggerated. Basically, it is really true that our state, Manipur, motherland, is a golden land. No doubt about that. The only thing is that how far we are able to explore those things available naturally, that is the only questions. So in that context, today we have a very interesting speaker, Dr. Sinam Yoirentomba, Meetei. We have invited him and he has agreed to deliver today's talk, and we are very thankful to him. In fact, Dr. Yoirentomba, we know him, I know him personally. He was in BRC for some short project, and after that he has, relocated to some other Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, etc. like that. So now I will not take much time. So ladies and gentlemen, today's talk is about medicinal and aromatic plants in Manipur for sustainable livelihood. It's a very important thing, sustainable livelihood. That is one of the motto of today's PIMSAs, how we have founded this PIMSA. So if we can't convert whatever the medicine plants available in our state, and it can be explored for the sustainable livelihood of our many peoples, where the job scarcity is there, and we cannot rely every time for the government jobs. So we have to explore many other aspects also. So in that context, today's topic is very relevant to today's scenario. So, and I my warm welcome on behalf of PIMSA to all the participants to this scientific talk series, and especially our learned speaker, Dr. Yoirentomba Sinam. Thank you. So now I pass on the mic to the other the anchor to conduct the further program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for introducing for talking about our talk series. This is the 17th BIMSA Science and Academic Talk, and this is going to be very interesting topic. And we are really eager to hear about the medicinal plants and the medicinal and aromatic plants of Manipur. On this auspicious day of Govardhan Puja, we have a very interesting topic. That means we are going to hear about the plants, medicinal plants, and the aromatic plants of Manipur, or what are the aspects, different aspects of what to say about the extraction of essential oils, fragrance, and many things. I think this is going to be eye opener for everyone. So, in continuation with the program, I would like to request Dr. Romy to give a formal introduction about our eminent speaker. Over to Romy.
Thank you, Tamo Jeevan. Myself, Dr. Romy Wahengbam. It is my pleasure to introduce to all our today's speaker. Dr. Sinam Yoirentomba Meetei is presently working as a Deputy Director, MSME Technology Center, Imphal, which is under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Government of India, since 9th July 2021. Dr. Yoirentomba had worked as project coordinator in the same center from April 2017 to 9th July 2021. He has completed his Master in Life Science in Botany with specialization in plant physiology from Manipur University in 2003. He completed PhD in Life Sciences from Manipur University in 2011 on the topic Physiological and Biochemical Studies of Aconitum species in Ukhrul district, Manipur. During the course of PhD, Dr. Yoirentomba had exposure of around 1.5 years at Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Bark, Mumbai. He had been a postdoctoral research associate at the prestigious Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, from January 2012 to April 2017, where he worked on the identification of aging network in cytoresis of Drosophila and anti-aging activities of certain medicinal plants from Manipur. Dr. Yoirentomba had worked in 4 different projects related to medicinal and aromatic plants in Manipur, sponsored by Silviculture and Research State Forest Department, Reliance Life Sciences, National Medicinal Plants Board, and NIPER, Chandigarh. He has published several research papers in peer-reviewed national and international journals and delivered more than 50 invited talks, including radio talks. Professional affiliations associated with Dr. Yoirentomba include life member of Essential Oil Association of India and a Society of Biological Chemists. He has attended several national and international expos representing the institution as well as the government. He had been a member of several committees which are worthy of mention are he is a member of the Technical Appraisal Committee, Chief Minister's Entrepreneurs Support Scheme, Government of Manipur. He has been a member of the Board of Studies in the Department of Chemistry in Oriental College, Imphal, Manipur. He has also been a member in the Technical Advisory and Price Fixation Committee, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Government of Manipur. And he has also been a member of state-level committee on Manipur Startup Scheme. He has been in an advisory board constituted by the Vice Chancellor, Manipur University, for implementation of NEC-sponsored project, namely Establish, Develop and Manage Entrepreneurship Development Center. So with this exciting introduction of our today's speaker, I would like to request to our moderator to proceed with the next agenda of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Romy, for uh, introducing our eminent speaker. Dr. Sinam Yoirentomba Meetei is a very, very active PIMSA member. I mean, is a very active worker who is known for his work in Manipur. We have been following him for many years, and I know him very well. And sir has been doing very excellent work for the betterment of our state. And we hope that he will be contributing much for the development of our state. And all the members of the BIMSA, I think we'll all together help him, as well as we will be doing collaboration with him, so that the MSME Technology Center will rise just like the institute that we have here in Uttar Pradesh, FSDC. That we hope that we will be having much more better work because we are in a very biodiversity rich area. And his talk will enlighten us about the different aspects of sustainable cultivation, then the harvesting the uses of different medicinal plants, aromatic plants. And I request him also to add floriculture crops also, because we are in a very biodiversity rich area. And we have been talking here in NBRI also a few days back that we should collaborate, NBRI, all the institute in NIS, IBSD, we should all collaborate with him, because he himself is he is a field worker, and he keep on tracking the different terrains of the state. So we all should work together. Uh, with this, I would like to invite sir, uh, my brother, Dr. Sinam Yoirentomba, for his talk. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Zajiban, Dr. Romi, Tamaranjan, and all the STEM members of PIMSA. And again, first of all, I would like to thank PIMSA for giving me an opportunity to share some of my thoughts and some of the activities which our office, MSME Technology Center in Impal, is doing for past few years. Hope my screen is visible.
Yeah.
Uh, As mentioned earlier, also today's talk will be on medicinal and aromatic plants of Manipur for sustainable livelihood. As we have discussed in before starting of this thing program, and many of the speakers, the presenters, they have already mentioned that Manipur is already blessed with state is already blessed with bounty of natural gift in the form of these readily available bioresources in the form of these aromatic medicine plants. But as these plants are known to us and sent to us on daily basis, we tend to neglect these valuable plants. We used to consider them as a ordinary plants only. So here in my today's talk, I would like I'll be highlighting some of the crops which are available and which are already in business also, but in the form of underutilized crop. Underutilized in the sense we are not fully exploring its true commercial values. So how we can overcome those things that I will try to cover up in my today's talk. So this is the overview of today's talk. Like I'll be talking about the prospect of entrepreneurship as we are talking about sustainable livelihood. So sustainable livelihood means we should adopt something to out of that through which we can create our own employment in a sustainable way. So for that, entrepreneurship is the only way and means. And then our office, being under Ministry of MSME, we are here to facilitate those existing and aspiring entrepreneurs who wish to come up, who wish to start their venture in the field of these aromatic and medicine plants. And then the need of the hour is we need to know the potential of bioresources which nature has gifted us, and different verticals. What are the different verticals of entrepreneurship which can be created out of this readily available bioresources in the form of these aromatic medicine plants available in the state? Then what are the means or these technological interventions for optimizing potential into prosperity? And then I'll be highlighting some of the preliminary R&D research works through which we tried our level best to explore the true commercial values of these a few of the underutilized medicinal aromatic plants in the state. And then finally, what are the roles which MSME Technology Center in Pal under the Ministry of MSME, Government of India is going to facilitate, and what we have done till date. And then as we are talking about a sustainable livelihood, and again, as I mentioned, that entrepreneurship is the only means to achieve this sustainable livelihood. So what are the in case of Manipur, even if someone is having good ideas, but he will be stuck up in by the shortage of this thing fund to start his venture. So to overcome that, what are the ways and means which Minister of MSME is ready to help or facilitate? That also I would like I would highlight to some extent. Then as to set the ground, so let's have a look of on a short video which is released from Minister of MSME only. So this is a 2 years old video. So some of the data will be needs to be updated. But as a general this thing let's have a look on this short video.
The picturesque, pristine, northeastern region of India that comprises the states of Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Tripura, and Sikkim is full of potential. The sprawling rugged landscape constitutes about 8% of India's land and plays pivotal part in India's emerging economy. Its ecology provides a perfect environment for the growth of horticulture, quality spices, medicinal and aromatic plants, while Assam leads in tea cultivation, and Tripura, which is known as second rubber capital of India and also grows the best quality pineapples. The Northeast region is home to many in-demand and unique products such as Eri silk, Muga silk, Naga mirchi, and many handicrafts created out of sustainable natural fibers like bamboo and cane. The Northeast also produces 65% of India's total bamboo, which is 20% of the total global bamboo production, with 99% of the border being international and access to the port of Chittagong in Bangladesh and the port of Sittwe in Myanmar. The Northeast region's geographical location gives the region an inherent trading advantage to tap the immense export potential to South Asian and other countries. MSMEs of the region play a crucial role by contributing to nearly 62% to the region's economy in terms of employment, output and exports. To give thrust to this area, Ministry of MSME has taken several measures to boost economy and employment scenario of the region. Under Scheme of Fund for Regeneration of Traditional Industries, Spurti, 85 clusters have been approved in Northeast region, benefiting the local artisans. Under Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, PMEGP, 1.14 lakh micro units have been assisted in NER, generating employment of about 7.59 lakh persons. Around 2.7 lakh enterprises registered from NER on Udyam portal have created employment to more than 23 lakh persons. A wide spectrum of entrepreneur-friendly schemes of ministry has given Northeast MSMEs a desirable entrepreneurial ecosystem, providing effective assistance at every step. Some existing notable schemes are promotion of MSMEs in NER and Sikkim for entrepreneurship development, PMEGP for first generation entrepreneurs, CGT MSA for credit assistance, ESDP for capacity and skill development, National SCST Hub for entrepreneurs of marginalized sections, Special Credit Linked Capital Subsidy Scheme for technological upgradation, SMAS for SC/ST entrepreneurs, PMS for assisting MSME enterprises in marketing their products through national and international exhibitions. With new initiatives, MSME sector is gaining the ground by tapping the natural resources, skilling the people and popularizing the promotional schemes. The region is getting the necessary economic boost. As India travels through Amrit Kaal, the Northeast is well poised to become new growth engine, set to make robust contribution to $5 trillion target of country's economy.
So, out of this short video, we have witnessed as Jajiban also had mentioned about this thing by the hotspot. So, out of the 35 to 36 biodiversity hotspots globally, so India is blessed with 4 spots, which is Himalaya here, and then Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspot, Western Ghat, and Sundaland. And then we all know Manipur as well as entire Northeast, except some parts of Assam, falls under this Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspots. So, being in this biodiversity hotspot means is it's having both pros and cons. Pros in the positive points in the sense biodiversity hotspot means it is harbored with an endemic in the sense localized form of plants as well as animals availability is there. Then at the same time, hotspot biodiversity hotspot also mean that even though there are many the particular place is harbored with many localized varied form of plant and animal life form, but the chances of loss is also very high. So being in this hotspot means it's good as well as it's a very alarming this thing, sign at the same time. And then at the same time, 95% of these aromatic medicine plants, these are available in the wild only. So it means majority is in the, it's not in the captive this thing, cultivation. So whomsoever sow it, he is the owner. So even though we have the concept of this conservation, but the human mind, this thing, overrule it, and we have the habit of this over exploitation. That's why whatever we have seen in our olden days, nowadays we are not seeing up to that extent. And then, as mentioned earlier also, it's the region is blessed with bounty of natural gift in the form of this readily available bioresources, aromatic medicine plants. So in that way, as the whole Northeast comes under this Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspots, it has the perspective of becoming as an international hub for trade and commerce with with the bioresources available here. And then many a time, who knows the value of this resources available here? So many a time in national international forum, it has been mentioned many a time that we are sitting on a gold mine. So if we are sitting on a gold mine, but there should be smile on our face. But the pity part is that even though we are sitting on gold mine, as we are not, we fail to understand or to explore the true commercial values of this gold mine in the form of these bioresources. People are laughing on us. So, so in that sense, we are the laughing stock of many people, as because of our ignorance, maybe due to knowledge gap, then at the same time facility gap. So, in slides to come, I will put up my viewpoints how we can overcome those or how we can fill those lacunes in terms of knowledge gap and then in terms of facility gaps, so that we start utilizing this our gold mine. So in turn, we can create our own different verticals of enterprises, creating sustainable livelihood out of the this readily available resources, and then highlighting this readily available bioresources or plant bioresources in the state. As we all know, orchids, then wild or cultivated fruits. So nowadays, even Manipur grown apple we have started releasing. So that means the place is favoring the growth of this cultivation also. And then there comes this aromatic rice, enriched with different cultivars of aromatic rice. And then spices and condiments. Then bamboo and its products. Then finally this aromatic and medicine plants. But today I'll be focusing more on this aromatic and medicine plants. Then if we see the SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis of this sector, this aromatic medicine plants. As mentioned earlier also, in terms of strains, we're already blessed with rich biodiversity, being in this Yoirentomba biodiversity hotspot. And then we are blessed with, again, unique agroclimatic conditions, be it soil condition, be it others agroclimatic conditions. And then because of that, we have the higher content of bioactive molecules. And then because of that, we have the huge potential of commercializing these aromatic medicine plants. And then as we have seen through that short video, we are in the proximity of export destination to Asian countries. And then coming to weaknesses, yeah, of course, huge knowledge gap is there, maybe due to our ignorance or maybe due to our what is it, lack of study. So, and then lack of market access, domestic as well as international. And then, yeah, of course, facility gap is also there. And then not well trained, this thing, lack of skilled manpowers. It's also there. That's why we are not able to utilize this readily available resources up to its maximum utilization. Then in opportunities, we heard about this organic cultivations, And then even in that short video, separate provisions for NER it's already given, that we need to know it and we need to start utilizing those additional advantages given to our region. And then ample opportunity of to become as a this thing hub of commercialization in this aromatic medicine plant, and then huge potential of employment generation, and then huge potential of to come up in cluster development ecosystems, and then in turn, finally, NER can serve as a hub of medicinal aromatic plants industries. And then in trades, high capital cost for setting up of infrastructures. This could be in individual level, but some of these threats is going to be overcome with the commencement of this our center, this MSME Technology Center in PAL, and of course with the help of other national institutes, which we are going to collaborate it in days to come very soon. And then as again as I have mentioned, as majority of these bioresources are in the wild. So exhaustive harvest is one of the major practice. Even though, as I said, even though we have the concept of conservation, human nature tends to overrule. And then even though as the good agriculture practice clearly mentioned that even if we have to harvest these roots and all those things, at least we have to leave 25% for quick regeneration. But this these plants being in wild means, as I said earlier also, whomsoever seen that particular plant, he is the owner. So as again, as I said, as human nature overruled, even though I know the concept of conserving 25% and harvesting only the 75%. So even if I live in, then if as someone is going to plug it, so why not me? So in that way, we're following this exhaustive harvest. So this is one of the major threat as far as these aromatic medicine plants are concerned. Then other than that, in our this thing, ahla mansing na sagi kot sagun to ban habido. So same thing is happening in this aromatic medicine plant sector also. Many people from outside, they will send some photographs, and then as the plants availability is there, so they will even will net let no even the true commercial value. I mean, price will be hidden to us, and then some throwaway price will be given, and then trucks and tons of wild harvest will be exported. So in that way, this is happening. But gone are gone. That in the strength part, that unique agroclimatic, unique soil conditions that cannot be stolen by anybody. So as we have that that uniqueness still in hand, we can again continue and then cross check those wrongdoings, whatever happening in earlier days. So this is a college made out of the photographs collected during my PhD time. As we can see, and in the center, as Tamaranjan also well said, and then even our elders used to say that Sanalaibak Manipur. So really speaking, we are that land of jewels. Even though tiny in size, we are placed with different this thing. We have hills, we have this thing aquatic system, and then we have plains. And then in this again we have colder climates, when again warmer climates, which favors different plants needs or favors different agroclimatic conditions. So if we really harness it, so our elder has rightly given that Sana Laibak Manipur, and then in our geography lesson told us that teaches us that our state area coverage is 22,327 square kilometer. Maybe this is my wild guess or this thing, but if we see out of this total as this being 80% covered by the hills, as we are talking about cultivable area, so that will be much higher than that whatever mentioned in that geography chapter, like that 22,327 square kilometers. Because I mean, majority is covered by hill means hill is having two slopes. So if we counted both the sides of this many of the ranges, there will be maybe this is this thing my wild guess, but maybe true also at the same time. So, but pity part is that what our strength which nature has given that is boomeranging us. I won't elaborate into this because we all know what's happening here. So, so if we take those this nature given features, so even though the state is tiny in size, it's really a Sana Laibak Manipur, blazed with different, as I mentioned earlier. So these are a few of the plants. So in the extreme length with the cursor, this is that Aconitum nagarum, on which my PhD was based on this plant. And this particular plant is from Shiroi Peak in Ukrul. And then this is Paris polyphylla, that people used to call it as a pseudo ginseng. And then this is your agar tree, which can give us in terms of lakhs. And then this is yango, and this is barks of yangli. And then this is your Sugan tree, which is grown in the wild. And then, as I said, that Yoirentomba, as we all know, that is happening in this Sugan tree as well. People are taking in throwaway price, and then in coming slides, we'll come to know what is the exact national market price. And then this is your Zuko lily, as this is flanked with this Zuko belly. And then this is your Umang Peruk locally, and then scientifically Thalictrum. So if anybody some researchers are there, there is a big scope of doing some research, further research work on this particular plant also. So as I said, this particular plant is also Umang Peruk. Many of the, I mean, those who know something about medicine plants of Manipur and who knows about this Umang Peruk, they will say why the color of this Umang Peruk is purple. So, so commonly available among Peruk or Thalictrum pollution is that white colored flower, but this is purple colored Thalictrum or Umang Peruk. So this is, I mean, sort of unexplored one. And fortunately, I was guided by one of the local people from the Siroi, and he took me to some places where many other people didn't used to go. So fortunately, I used to come across this particular plant. So those who are interested in this aromatic plant research, this is a sort of unexplored. Even Even though I said Thalictrum polorisum or Umang Peru, this could be another variety or maybe some different species also that this needs to be looked into. And then next is our, we all know, this is our tambal only. And then as far as our source of income, tambal or this thing, this is it, this we always used to utter during our this thing, Ratra Jatra only, flowers for offering, and then this leaf for wrapping the khichris. But as we are talking about entrepreneurship means way of where means of earning or doing some business, but with some innovations or innovative ideas. Now, the concept of using the earning only from flower and the leaf, that has been changed now. And again, in the leaf, the flower also, this can be used as a this thing, green tea, as well as this the, leaves also. And then, other than that, we all know about even if we have witnessed about witness through that short video, Vijay Santi, which was in who was in Honorable Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat through the fibers out of this lotus stem. And then next is our geranium, and then these fibers some colder climates like Senapati or Ukrul. And then, as far as this geranium is concerned, I think some government agencies, they have already started this in geranium in Ukrul, but failed to give the last mile delivery. So we are again trying to motivate and revive that to cultivate this, because this can give good amount of earning. And here comes our cereal lily, and this is rhododendron. And then again, this is not just an ornamental. In some other states like Sikkim and Himachal's green tea out of this rhododendron flowers, they are already there. And then this is your chamomile. This is not a gold photograph. So chamomile could be introduced plant to this state, but it grows really well, as we can witness through this particular this photo. Yeah, this is that Aconitum on which my PhD was based on. This is Aconitum nagaram, and then another creeper or twining one. This is Aconitum elwesi. So up to 5th of November 2007, I was on the top of this Siroi peak, and then it was 18th November 2007. I landed it in BRC to carry on my biochemical studies of this Aconitum out of these two species. I took the plant, different plant parts like leaf, root, seed, and different parts. So that could be that could happen with a wait of around a few months. Like I have to get the permission from the village chiefs. Then only I could start collecting the plants, because this plant being grown in the Shiroi peak, where plucking of anything is prohibited. So I took the plant with the permission of the village chiefs, and then I carried out. So my work was mainly on this isolation of the extraction of alkaloid, and then checking of bioactivities, antimicrobial activities, and then going for the target compounds, and then isolation characterization of that particular plant. So that's the gist of my PhD work. And then, this is that agar plant. This is in some part of not the interior of Chuchampur, the starting part of Chuchampur only. So these are the plants which can give us in terms of lakhs. So current market price of that first grade Garwood essential oil is 30 to 40 lakhs per liter or per kg. And then, even though it's going to give 30 to 40 lakhs per kg or per liter of the oil, we have to wait for few years, like 10 years or so. So in that case also, we have provision of short-term earning as well, as we can see in the ground. So people are adopting this cultivation of pineapples as a short-term this thing for earnings. And then we can see some of these scar marks on the trunks. This is the mechanical injury to induce the infection. The more the infection, the more the value of the wood will be. But when we conducted some of the training programs, some of the participants who were from Tamenglong, when we started narrating like this, this infection can be natural. If not, we have to induce the infection by giving some mechanical injuries, like this cutting with hacks and all those things. And then one of the participants from Anone, he said, this particular plant was growing in his farm, but as the plant was rotten and then infected, he thrown away that particular plant. So those are where the cases of knowledge gaps. And then that the Sugan Mantri, this is growing in wild, and then with our intervention, even the State Forest Department, they've started cultivation with in joint forest management this level as well, by expanding the plants which was growing naturally. And then this is geranium. When I mention about geranium, many people will think that this is the geranium, not this one. So they both are geranium, but this is the ornamental geranium. And then as we're talking about some aromatic medicine plants, so this is the rose scented geranium. So if we have to go for geranium cultivation in terms of its essential oil origins, we have to cultivate this only, not this one. And these are some of the snapshots taken from the mini herbal garden from our MSME Technology Center in Pal. This is your Damas rose. We have heard about rose waters. So this is the one from which we can distill this in rose essential oil, which can give you in terms of lakhs, and then but the oil content is very less, like 0.004, something like that. We need in terms of thousands of kgs to get 1 liter or 1 kg of essential oil. And then this is a chamomile, very hardy plant. It doesn't need any nurturing. So this can also be very handy for us as a short-term crop or field crops. Where to use it, I will come in my coming slides. And this is your oxacombi or Costa speciosus, and this is your lemongrass, and this is your mentha arbensis. This is locally we call it that nungsidak only, but someone will say may say that this is a different nungsikidak. So as I said, this is nungsidak. This is also nungsidak, and and its botanical name is Mentha arabensis, not the spicata. Spicata is that commonly that available one, and this is again your geranium. So it's growing well here. Then, as I said, aromatic medicine plant. I'll just skip this one. We have the luxuriant growth. This thing. We have the full potential, and then 95% is wild, as I've mentioned earlier. And these are some of the medicine plants with their uses. This is your Telhidak or Chanapi in local name. Plumbago jalanica, scientifically, which is used in jaundice. So even though, as far as medicine plants are concerned, even though I will be mentioning about some of the uses, again I will keep this disclaimer that even though it's written, or I will be mentioning this is used for relieving out of this ailments and all these things, we should this should be done with the supervision of local practitioners only, because that is scientifically accepted also. Because this we will all agree that a plant that bioactive molecule content, this will vary from season to season. So that's why, even though we are taking something, that should be under the strict supervision of a practitioner, because he or she knows the time of collection. So accordingly, he knows the content of that particular biomolecule, out of which that 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 relief can be made out of this particular plant. So as I said, this should be, and then it's high time. We being a researchers, even it's high time to convert knowledge into wealth. We are really blessed with we are really blessed with a good repository of traditional knowledge through our local traditional healers. So we being a young researchers, even though even if during selection of our thesis and this thing, the research questions or topics, we can choose these those this thing, those traditional knowledge system, those uses mentioned over there, and then to validate that particular whatever mentioned there, that should be our goal for our research. And then if we are doing that, who knows, you can come up with some patents or all these things. Then your research could bring out some patents. Then you don't need to worry about government jobs and all these things. You can create your own vertical of earning, and then through that you employ yourself. Other than that, you can be an employee of many others as well. So it's my humble submission to young researchers. It's high time we should start revealing those whatever our elders has written down. Documentation and scientific validation. This should be our prime target. And then this is Pederia or oinum, which is used in paralysis. In our childhood days, this used to be a very common plant, but nowadays we have to roam many places to get this plant. And then this is your our yampat or Plantago erosa. And this is used for suppuration. Suppuration in the sense, if you have any this thing, si halaga ngasay napkanda ngasay magi machin na henbedo. That is called this suppuration. And then other than that, this many people are consuming with high content of minerals as well. And then this is your our yenakat or scutellarian, this color, which is commonly used in cup. And then this is your our ukajing, that decoction or the boiled this infiltrate. It's consumed for diabetes or yognite botanically. And then leishang, which is very much used in rituals also. And nowadays, very hard to find this type of luxuriant growths also. And then this is your lamthabi or Melotria maderespatana, which is the decoction is consumed in case of jaundice. And then this is your Nungai Peru or Prasia pneumolaria, which is very much prescribed in kidney stone. And then this is or strobilanthes, that very much known for dye as well as for its medicinal values. And this is our this thing, very much available in roadside, Spelanthes agmela. So this is commonly used in toothpaste. This floral part, we plug it and then after washing and keep in that toothpaste part. Out of that, we can that toothpaste can be relieved. And then this was very much in talk during COVID time also as a immune booster. Our Ninthokongli or Tinospora, very much considered as a weed or wild creepers. And then our Texol, Texas, out of which that anti-cancer Texol can be extracted. And then this is Chirata, very much grown in Ukrul and Senapati sites, which is used for the decoction is used for cough. And this is our Urikshibi or Vitex Negundo, very much available during our childhood, but nowadays it's very hard to find this plant also. And then this is your Kujumpere or Acanthus aspera. Decoction is used for in case of gout. And then this is your the live plant of that Yangli, the bug which I have shown in my earlier slides. And then this is Azeratum conizoides or Kongjai napi. Even the name also mentioned about the napi is there. So as and when in our this thing, kitchen garden, if we are planning to for this thing, chili cultivation, so this is the plant which will be cleaning as a wild weed. But if we see properly, this is a very much ingredient of our local hair lotion, that Chinghi. So there is also even though its name is napi, it's not a ordinary napi. And then this is your Okitak, Ecorus calamus. So during our childhood also, this is also very much available in wild only, and nowadays not to be seen in good quantity. And then this was in talk for the rhizomes only. Saya ko na sige magi marado ngangi ngak liktaga sibada sagi mai kano mahikchang de tu tak de na taw na ko. But if we see it clearly, if we see the if we have to explore the true commercial values, this can be a very good medicinal as well as aromatic plants as well. Oil can be extracted out of the leaf as well as from the rhizome, which is in very much in good demand. And when the content is very high, which I'll be showing in coming slides. This is your kanghu, And then this is Yoirentomba manbi, Kemperia galanga, and then this is Kuchapi or Anotis species. We were told that that root can be crushed and applied as a local this thing, natural applied in the bone fracture to serve as a natural or herbal plaster of Paris. And this is your Bhubati or Androcarpus paniculata, very much used in or consume the decoction, that boiled liquid during our we have any cup. Then this is your chom or Aradia amata, and then this is your kihoman or Bonaya brachiata, very much used in this kidney stone, and very much good in the ingredients of lesson of kiso. And then this is hopsak or Blumopsis flava. Say angangi yang chingmada sigi kano si manado salaga nappada hꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯌꯥꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯐꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ. So such things needs to be revealed as a part of our research. So there lies, I mean, huge scope is there for R&D work for the young researchers. And then this is Haina Kundau. The leaf is sour in taste. Ngasai koi khajinga ngasai kangsoi chabada weight check tawbada phai koli kan halam sing haina bado. And then but but it will be very hard to find this particular plant. This particular photo was taken from Konjeng Lekai, but I don't know whether this plant is still there or not. This was taken long back around 2003. And then this is your Pungding Uri or Argaria nervosa. Sing Chan Chapadang Sai can win and but even the name itself indicates Argaria nervosa. So nervosa in the sense it indicates something. Then this is that Thalictrum, and then this is your Nungari or Asparagus racemosus. That tender shoots and roots very much in demand as a for its medicinal values. Then this is your Linsesu, Ericemat tortuosum, and then this is our Libagno, very much wild wheat in every hillside. And then China has attracted Nobel Prize out of this Libagno or Artemisia. And then in as far as this essential oil business is also concerned, I will be showing it may not be the exact, but it's maybe some of its variants. How much is the price that I will be showing in my coming slides. And then this is your this thing, local daijin or herbal daijin, that lang three. Puk morok hena chasalubagi koina puk sabada halamanjingna chalo sumang machin da horiba kano to langtrai do maton kra theo samtho propok saijal lo ta dum koi morok saba kano to phabagi kano da relief to ngam da. So this is a local daijin. And then a photo is not there. I will mention about that Therapy also, that Gainura. And that is again local tincture. When a concrete shock pada sugairaga tension pada e khakpa and topavado. And then other than that, many people are consuming for this thing, stomach ulcer as well. That Therapy very much available in roadside wheat. And this is your Uri Hangapan or Costa reflexosa. And then this is your Lecam, Lectranthus danipolius. And this is your insulin plant or diabetic plant, sold in taste, consumed for by the diabetics. And then this is your Eton 5B. If you have constipation, the lips can be consumed and your constipation will be relieved. But as I said, without any this thing, instead of relieving from your constipation, you may again need to consume that O2 again. So that's why this needs to be under strict supervision of local practitioners. And this is your Congoian lava, very much used in this in kidney stone. And then, as we are talking about medicinal aromatic plants for sustainable livelihood, so let's just look on what are the advantages of these aromatic medicine plants as compared to seasonal or traditionally grown vegetables. Obviously, they can give a better return as compared to other traditional crops. And then here we have this in small volume, high value crops also. Many people will have this in nominal or marginal land holding. So even then, if we can use that marginal land for earning good amount by adopting this in high value, small volume, high value crops. So such options are also there in these aromatic medicine plants. And then and they being very this thing enriched with some bioactive or secondary metabolites, they're they're resistant to pests or diseases. And then sometimes they are drought tolerance also, and many a time they are many of the plants they don't need this thing nurturing and all those things. Many of them are very hardy also, and then they can be used as a intercrop or also in the degraded lands. Many crops like lemongrass, they are not soil-choosy plants, which in turn can give you a good return. Then yeah, obviously it can create a scope for entrepreneurship development locally. Then coming to prospects and challenges. Prospect in the sense unique bioresources with some special qualities. And then, yeah, obviously limited resources there as because of small area coverage. And then huge knowledge gap. Value addition to maximize and scale up the business size and to earn the maximum profit. This is this should be the focus point for this for tiny states like Manipur. As mentioned earlier, even though the resources is limited, we have a unique this thing. Unique specialties are there, so that is in the hidden form. So that can be revealed through this value addition. Value addition is the only one means to capture that maximize or scale up margin. So that's why we should not finalize our this thing, business in primary or this thing, primary harvest form. We should always try to think of this go up to value addition stage. And in challenges, lack of facilities for value addition. Even though I said we should go for value addition, yeah, use facility gap is also there. And then again, if we see the prospects versus current situation. So everyone here, we all are witnessing, and now it's a harvest time for paddy. So many people used to say that we have limited cultivation space. But I will counter it that it's we only that we are not we are undermining the available spaces. So paddy field means that our set mindset is that paddy field means labuk means it's just for paddy only. So we will start witnessing. Now it's paddy harvesting season is going on, and in next from coming months, 99%. Yeah, obviously it will be 99% only, up to 99%. It will be with paddy field with this only, paddy stocks only. So out of 12 months in a year, how many months this paddy is that taking? So hardly 4 to 5 months. So what about that remaining 7 to 8 months? So there lies that big question. So the state needs a what to say, good sort of revolution. Yeah, the state government is also taking up initiative like Sangalase Labuk and all those things. Other than that, we need some this thing. And at the same time, we're talking about doubling or increasing the farmers' income. So for that, we need to adopt some economic activities. Then only that doubling or tripling farmer incomes can be achieved. And then again, coming to the very much theme of today's talk, aromatic medicine plant, which can be harvested in few months' time. As again, I've mentioned about these pillar crops and all those things. So that can this a few of these aromatic medicine plants can be well used as a pillar crops in that slack season, which is the majority of the time duration. That's 7 to 8 months. 8 months time that can be used by this aromatic medicine plants as a pillar crop, which will take hardly 3 to 4 months for harvest. Like this is this is Google photo. So what prospect? I intentionally took the kept this Google photo. So this needs to be replaced with this. So then only how much income will be even double or triple. Yeah, of course, these also photographs from paddy fields here only, but it's hardly 1% or 0.5% only. So we really need to think about this thing. This point I've been putting up in many of the forum in state government level, but think till now it's not materializing. Yeah, again, everyone will accept that this cannot be one man show. So all the line departments needs to work in sync. It's a big challenge. Once we could, and we should accept the challenge, and once we overcome these challenges with a combined work with the different line departments. So there lies the prosperity of the state. So I think that it's high time we need to think about the judicious use of this available space and time. And then coming to steps in agribusiness or agripreneur, this is the generally followed steps. Many of the people they will just jump into cultivation, and then they will think of this marketing only when they have the harvest pile up in his or her courtyard or the thing their storage place. So that is the silly mistake which many of the people are following here. So to overcome this, my humble the thing is that suggestion or submission is that we should choose the crops wisely, which is economically viable, and then market which is the most critical step in the earlier this thing. We used to think of market only after harvest is in hand. So what I'm suggesting is that let's select the crop which will give remunerative return out of the farm which we are going to use. And then before that, we should have this market in hand. And then after that, processing value addition. We should know what are the ways and means for processing and value addition. Why? To get that to capture the scale up margin in that special produce which we are going to have out of our cultivation. And then only we should have access to technology, and then only we can start cultivation. So this is a sort of reverse of the age-old traditions only. So in this case,
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. We have very less time, so please try.
okay. So I will, yes, I will rush. I will rush. Thank you, thank you. And again, tomorrow is again Animal Chakov also. So I will skip all these things. These are some of the crops and they are the thing. So it's in terms of lakhs only. Yeah, so agarwood and then sandalwood. Yeah, do's and don'ts we need to know. Even though agar and sandal they can give in terms of 6-digit earnings, but there are certain do's and don'ts like declaration of your cultivation before on time to the concerned DFOs, district forest officers of your cultivation. Then only your cultivation is this thing legalized cultivation. Otherwise, you will stuck up in this thing transportation of your materials. So these are some of do's and don'ts as far as this sandalwood and agarwood cultivation is concerned. And then ginger, turmeric, and then yeah, vetiver. I will take some time here. So vetiver, it's a sort of amphibious plant, meaning it can grow in land as well as in the in water. So there's a very high this in high high price aromatic crops. Other than that, this can do some wonders in Manipur case also. So maybe this is my wild thought, but one day or someday, other day, I will try, definitely will try to implement it. So we have seen about dirty river waters. So this particular plant, it's not my this thing. Other people have already done it. That this particular plant can be used as a bioremediation for bioremediation measures. At the same, it can serve multi-purpose. You can earn at the same time you can bioremediate the environment as well. So be it Nambul River or be it Loktak. So it's a very good crop, earning as well as with earning with a what do you say, a good environmental impact. And then this I will skip. And then yeah, this is Monarda citridora. So this is a Jammu plant. I tried in my herbal garden. So what does this photograph indicates? I won't say it. So this was one of the short-term crop, probable short-term crop. And then this chamomile. These are not the Google photographs. These are the few photographs taken out of our mini herbal garden. And then this is the oil, blue in color also. How much is the cost? That I will, yeah, it's here. Chamomile, how much is that? 30,000 to 35,000. Uh, uh, what to say? That pillar crops can be used as a, and then here are many that what is that? Davana oil, 80,000 to 1 lakh. This is variant of our this thing Livelihood. Davana is not exactly the Livelihood, but variant of Livelihood only. So why not? But still, we are considering it as a hillside wheat. So it's high time. And then state is a witness about the good cultivation of started cultivation of betel leaf. So people might maybe thinking about consumption point of view, but what I could see is if we could convert this into 20,000 to 30,000 liter kg per kg price, where there is no health effect also. So there lies our this thing. And then these are few of the crops where many of crops are already here and can be cultivated successfully. And then, very important slides, different verticals earning. Out of these aromatic plants, our major part is this, out of which we can value add into fragrance and flavor. Then in the process, some water part is also there, which is called aroma water. This is again not a waste product. This is your first vertical of earning. This is your second vertical of earning, and then your third vertical of earning. That the oil or aromatic plants, as per the plants, it can be used in different different source of earning. So nothing is wasted here. Zero wastage. If we with the entrepreneurial mindset, like business with some innovations or innovative ideas. So this is that sandalwood chips. So and we can see how cheaply it has been thrown. As I said in the previous slide, this can they have already earned in terms of lakhs. So this can again serve as a starting raw material for dhupati, agarbatti, and all these things. And then this is this I will skip. This is like for medicinal plants also. This is Withania somnifera, where major part is root. Then why to waste this leaf and fruit parts? These slides talk about that. So maximum utilize of A to Z utilization of each and every plants with different margins of verticals of earning. And then again, good scope for the state of Manipur spices in the form of this yangang or the turmeric and ginger. So here, in terms of this thing, in case of yangang or turmeric, koi ahal laman sing na chanbiram ba paurau kanoda paurau praman kanoda praman pandai da sagi lenung sana kari no ada koi kano yangang ni hai bido we have started earning good amount through ginger or this thing or mainly from yangang, but whatever that earning so far state is making is not that saya halaman na abiramba lenung sana kay no yangang ni dugi lenung ki sana dugi maman, that is not the price which state is earned. Saya koi when we talk about this turmeric and our age old this thing, that color which is color in our mind is that turmeric or yangang means good coloring agents, that's all. And then whatever we are thinking is that is a third line of vertical. So essential oil can be well distilled with water as a medium, which can give you in terms of 1,000, and then origin can be extracted out of your turmeric with solvent as a medium, which can give you in terms of earnings of thousands, and then the remnant, the oil plant or spent spices. Your color is still there. So we are focusing only in this, and then we're skipping these two. So this here lies the real business out of this this yangang. So here lies that lenung sana kaino the yangang ne to dugi kano to sana ki mamandu sidile ba, but this that golden prize is enjoyed by others, whereas where the ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯖꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯁꯅꯥꯏ ꯃꯃꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯂꯧ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ ꯁꯅꯥꯏ ꯃꯃꯟ ꯂꯧ ꯂꯣꯏꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯊꯤꯗꯩꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯊꯥꯖꯤꯜꯂ ꯃꯊꯤꯗꯩꯕꯨ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯇꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯃꯟꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ so it's high time to cross check all these things but yes exactly we may have some facility gap so that how we are going to come up so this I will sum up different methods of this thing distillation with water as a medium directly indirectly and then solvent as a medium. These are few of the plants not in use from the day one of installation, PT condition, and then we had one, but not for longer time. If till now, if we could have this in our campus till now, we could have done some wonders. But definitely, we are going to have our own this thing. These are stem distillation, which is our MSB Technology Center is going to have. Tendering is in tendering process is going on ministry level. Maybe by next year we'll have such pilot plants in our MSME Technology Center Nepal to facilitate existing and aspiring entrepreneurs in this aromatic medicine plant sectors. Then solvent extraction plants, same thing we're going to have. And then state-of-art machineries like supercritical extraction we're going to have, which this can give wonders if we could utilize it properly. And then by bioprospecting, and then in the sense we should have a sound concept of conservation, so that bioprospecting in the sense nurture the nature, then in turn nature will nurture also. So in that way we can have sustainable livelihood out of this nature given gift in the form of this aromatic medicine plants. So and it's high time online institute or centers and departments work in convergence mode to explore the maximum. And then, factors affecting the entrepreneurial growth: lack of quality planting material, shortage of appropriate agro techniques, and then lack of market information, lack of good agricultural practices, lack of quality assessment facilities, knowledge gap for validation and facility gaps. Scientific validation of traditional knowledge need of the hour. So to answer these questions, MSME Technology Center Impal under Ministry of MSME Central Government under its flagship program, Technology System Program. We are in the advanced stage of establishment to increase the employability, manufacturing competitiveness. As I said, that skill manpower deficit is there. That will be filled, and then to facilitate this is the all India figure. India is having already 18 technology centers. With the success of these 18 technology centers, the 15 technology center has been added. Out of that, MSME Technology Center in Impal is also one. Out of the earlier existing 18, FFDC Kannauj is one which was working on this fragrance and flavor. Then other than that, MSME Technology Center in Impal is also going to work on this fragrance and flavor. And this should be, a boon to the state and to the region, because we are already blessed with this plenty of aromatic medicine plants. And then our activity modes, as I said, end-to-end technical support, starting from agro-technology up to market linkages. So in between processing, validation, quality assessment lab, we're going to have enabled accredited quality assessment lab also. So this will facilitate not only the existing and aspiring entrepreneurs. This can even facilitate those intending research scholars who wish to do high-end research work, to reveal that our golden treasure in the form of this traditional knowledge system. that can create your own vertical of your employment as well. As well as I said, if you could come up to patent level, all these things, you don't need to worry about this thing. Funding agencies are ready waiting for you to give you 50 lakhs grant in it, so that you can prove your ideas, and you can build your platform to launch your venture that will employ you. Not only you can be an employer of many others as well. And then these are the machineries which are going to come up. Tendering processes, it's in process in ministry level, going to come up maximum by next year. So MSME Technology Center Impal Ministry is targeting to bring up this as a this is for end-to-end technical support to aromatic and medicine plant related entrepreneurs and enterprises. And journey so far, just keep this. We have conducted, and we have as of now we are equipped with few this thing lab scale plant machineries only. Even then, we are not sitting idle. We are focusing on this mobilization as a mobilizational activities. As I said in my this initial part also, as everything will start from cultivation, we should not wait for that plant machinery to come. It's high time we should keep ready those our cultivation, so that from day one of the installation of the plant and machinery, we should start utilizing those facilities to create our own verticals of earning. So there lies our sustainable way and means of livelihood through with these aromatic medicine plants. We have conducted many training programs in school, colleges, even in summer vacation times. We have joined programs. These were not instructed by ministry, but seeing the ground reality, we have taken up this initiative to motivate the youth. As we all know, let's forget about a job. Even if those college going this graduate pass out, even if they want a master higher level of this studies, 100% cannot be filled because of the limited seats. So just to counter those frustrations, we keep visiting different colleges to chip into their minds, like no need to demoralize. These are also ways and means to start your this thing earnings of vertical very easily, and to guide you starting from this thing, be it knowledge gap or be it facility gap. MSME Technology Center Impal is in build up stage to support you. So these are helping hands to some of the aspiring entrepreneurs. And then one of the motivating factor for us is that whomsoever we have trained, they have started their ventures. So that's why we're now also we're in touch and giving that hand-holding support up to their last mile delivery. We will be giving as a part of our office mandate, as well as a part of this thing. And then is Mr. Juris Abonmai, a successful marigold farmer. And then this entrepreneurial journey means it's full of ups down. So during one of my international seminar attendance in it was in Bangalore only. Yeah, one of the CSR he presented about the aroma map of India as far as for marigold. Manipur was included. So it's because of this guy only, Juris Abonmai from this Makan village. So when he visited me in my office, and he said it's very frustrating. He even talk about giving it up. And then I said, because of your activity, Manipur is in aroma map, at least for marigold. So if you stop working, means you are deleting Manipur from the aroma map of India. So it's up to you whether you want to delete it or retain it. And then with that word, now he's even encouraging other people to expanding cultivation. Even he is providing this thing, seeds free of cost, or and then giving guidance so that he can meet the demands from the outside, which is huge in quantity. So it rates like it can give 10,000 to 50,000 per liter. And then this is from the wild marigold, but from the normal koi house then that can also. And then with the increase of height, its osmin content, which is in demand, the component of interest in this target oil, it's higher up with the increase in altitude. Also in high altitude, like 10 to 15,000, one can get very easily out of 1 liter. But in valley condition also, without any nurturing, it can give 5 to 6,000. So that's the beauty of this plant. And then this is your, I think we all know Padigom. So it's as of now, it's in spices and condiment business only. So this can also explore national international market very easily. So this much cultivation, so we can even. I have contacted some of the farmers. We'll be doing some preliminary research and development work to check out the content and all these things, and then its commercial feasibility in terms of this essential oil business. And then underutilized aromatic medicine plants. This is your the Livelihood, Sanarai, and then Lomba, Karpur. This is our lab mate that camper. And then this is oil distillation of this is lemon peel, which is a waste product. So lemon or orange means our target is the pulp part only. But out of our preliminary research work, the real business is in the peel only, which we are trying. So these are some of the Lomba, which is very much in business, but as a spices and condiments only. But if we see this Nirel and Geranil, this is Citral A and Citral B. If we add it, it's coming 80 plus. And then in the dried, it's even coming around 90% also. And then again, India is looking even exporting, importing this substitute from China also. That as a demand of natural skill is our indigenous production is cannot meet the demand. So so out of that, even I have presented my demand, this idea in a international forum. Like this citral out of Lomba, this can serve as a alternate to this thing. Natural, this can serve as a alternate source of natural citral. So this was much idea was appreciated. At the same time, beyond idea appreciation, it was well accepted by MNC. They were even they even wish to, I mean, start buying the products. But only thing is that and then the big question to us is that are we ready for this? The answer, straight answer is no, because we have not done the systematic cultivation of all these things. Because as far as Lomba is concerned, cultivation it's in patches only. So if we proceed in a systematic way, this can venture national and international market in terms of thousands, other than this thing, other than doing business in bunches of this 20 rupees or 30 rupees. That denomination can be turned in from 100, 10 to 1,000. And then your Sugan Mantri, linalool content is 63%. That's why people are very much in demand. And then lemongrass, citronella, and then palmarosa. See the geranol content, 85%, very much suited here. Then yeah, this your essential oil tested distilled out of the waste, that lemon peel, limonene content 65. This 65% is the in the content in the waste part. And then marigold or sanari, gold or sana, we are not as today is government puja garland making. There is only when means as a measure earning or offering to God, but that is not giving the golden prize or that's sanaragi maman. So that golden prize lies here, as I said, 10 to 15,000 or 7 to 5 to 6,000 per liter. Yeah, lomba. Here lies the true commercial value. And then this is we all know Charawa, Kusumlei, Kathamas Tinctorius. We are just taking it as a for offering only, but it's oil, it's costly and then very much in demand. And this is your Ketuki or Kevra in Berhampur in Odisha. This is the only bread earner for the whole city of Berhampur. So it's very much available here in our state. And this is your Muktrubi. We can explore much beyond your this thing, the Thatharoi Tongba. So there lies our this thing, hidden this thing. Sugan Mantri, that Linanun I have mentioned, and then this is your Ngairong. And then this needs to be, we're waiting for our this thing, analytical instruments to come and station in our this thing, technology center. So very much this thing, R&D work left out to be done.
Sir,
And
I have to remind you again, sir. It's almost 10
okay,
o'clock.
done. So as we are talking about the thing, entrepreneurial pull of ups down, many a time this always comes in mind, and this can be forget everything and run. But many people over here, even though there are many gaps are there, they've started adopting this second definition. We'll face everything and rise. So there are few of them. Just Subhash Chandra from Texam, Taubal, and then conserving different rhizomes of Manipur, and then MIDC, Zangomcha, and species, bellwether products, be it utensil cleaner, be it prophenyl, and then LL Agrotech, Lamganba, Wanajambal, and then this is Thangsing Herbal, Rehal Perfumes. This is agarwood only. And then Lois Essential, they don't have any cultivation, they don't have any processing, but they're doing, carrying out their venture with value addition as their main function. And then Kumchung Bam, Dr. Sujata, then Mangan Herbals, um, uh, herbal shops, our rest house. So, and then a few of the activities which we have done in last year in relief camps. Relief camps means this dope making is one of the, common practice. But to add value into that, we have taught them how to add the value by having this thing, different aromas into their their handmade this thing agarbattis. So in turn, they can get scale up earning. And then hair oil making, we have trained them, and then after that we have even given their startup this one batch of startup money in the form of this thing materials, and that time we have given the training. That time we just monitored and then let them let them do it, and then let them start doing of their own. And then again in another relief camp, soap making, then agarbatti, perfumery edition, and then this thing, hair oil making, and all those things. And then we're fortunate to participate in this thing, alternative of livelihood for people in poppy cultivated areas. So my voice was aromatic medicine plant. This can also be one of the this thing, high end this thing, alternative alternate livelihood activity as we have witnessed in previous slides. So we are exactly like this guy only. It doesn't matter how many resources we have. If we don't know how to use them, it will never be enough. We're exactly like this. So he's not understanding this. He's on standing on the piles of this thing, leathers. What we need to do is that just pick up a leather and then climb up to the height which whatever you want. As far many a time I used to motivate people that as far as aromatic medicine plants are concerned, one can use this 10-digit letter 968682323. So here I have intentionally kept some spaces. You need to have a real intent. If you have that intent, will take you beyond your this thing, beyond what you want. So this is my mobile number 968682323. And quickly introducing, we have a very small team. So right now I'm into establishing the technology center as well as establishing the team also. So anybody in this audience who are doing PhD on this thing. So as I said, I'm also into establishing a good team. Whatever I'm saying and said and done, it cannot be a one-man show. We need a good team, and again, supported by well wishers and collaborators. Then only we can achieve whatever we want. And all are welcome to MSME Technology Center in Pal. This is the view seen from National Highway number two, just beyond I think Koirengate Jinggon. And yeah, this is your admin block, production block, where we are going to have 4 different labs for all the this thing. And then this is your hostel, boys and girls. Currently, we're sitting here in the earlier existing building. And then my target is let the plant machineries come. I will start from here only. This adjoining local paddy fields. See, as we can see, the paddy field with this thing with paddy stocks only. Luckily, this field is also having one big pond also. So, and our MSME Technology Center was handed over to dedicated to nation on 14th of this year only. This was, and then yeah, I will end up here only. So, anybody wish to come up as an entrepreneur? These are the 4 field offices under Ministry of MSME, DFO or Development and Facilitation Office, located in Tagel, National State, and then NSIC, National Small Scale Industries Corporation Limited, located in Uripo, Chomlekai, Kadi Village and Industries Commission, as we have seen about that PMEGP and all those things. They are the nodal office, and then the newest amongst these 4 field offices, MSME Technology Center in Pal, located at Food Park, Nilakoti, Impal East. So we are here to provide end-to-end technical support, as I mentioned earlier. And this one I would like to highlight. As on that, Manipur is having 80,288 Udam registration. Udam registration means in the sense they have created their own business. They have created their own verticals of earning, and then other than that, they have started employing some few people as well. And then, as far as Northeast is concerned, Assam is leading with 5,96,000, and then Manipur is behind. And then, as far as Manipur is concerned, and many times we used to hear that out of 28 lakhs, 7 to 8 lakhs are enrolled in employment exchange seeking government job. So it's high time if we could bring that 7 to 8 lakhs into this Udham registration pool where one has employed himself or herself. So there lies the, prosperity of the state to some extent. So even the state government or government agency also needs to look into this thing. So in that way, unemployment issue will also be solved to some extent. So as far as my knowledge is concerned, if one is having the exact intent, so there are many support hands to guide you to handhold you to your successful and sustainable livelihood as a this thing as an entrepreneur, and especially for aromatic medicine plant based MSME Technology Center in Pal is open 24/7 for all the this thing existing and aspiring entrepreneurs in the state. So ample opportunities. It's high time we understand the bioresources in hand. High time to convert this potential into prosperity for sustainable livelihood. And then MSME Technology Center in Pal already dedicated to nation as a one-stop solution as far as aromatic medicine plants are concerned. So MSMEs are the growth engine. And to support you, there are many support ends in the form of different schemes, which was highlighted in that short videos also. If anybody wish to know, more, you are most welcome to visit us, to contact me. That I have given my that phone number 96868 So if we cannot find a way, we can always create a way. So as far as aromatic medicine plants are concerned, as I said, this 10-digit number can be used as a your ladder to your success and sustainable livelihood. So thank you very much for patient listening, and again thank you very much, Pimsa, for giving me an opportunity to put some of my thoughts. And again, whatever I've mentioned, it was not exhaustive. And then again, at the same time, I look forward to kind support and suggestions from all the peer PIMSA members, esteemed, I should say esteemed PIMSA members who are well qualified in their fields. And then there are plenty of rooms where we can work together for the betterment of the state and for the betterment of the nation. So thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, sir. It was such a very nice presentation. We are very proud of you, sir. After seeing all your slides, we think that we are moving forward. The way you have presented was very nice.
Thank you.
That we have some questions also there. But before that, I would like to thank you for, there will be more things, but I would like to thank you for giving all the details about the plants, which we have not got any information. And I hope there are some few questions that we like to take. This is one question from Dr. Subhas Puyam. So it is question is like this. In the SWOT analysis on the medicinal and aromatic plants, what initiatives are being taken up by MSMEs to overcome prevailing weakness or threat? This is question number one. And second question is, any efforts on geolocating 1,500 species of medicinal aromatic plants, which you have mentioned in your presentation? Then information on this would be crucial for its proper conservation marketing by assessing its accessibility, etc. So Dr. Subhas is saying that he can help in that. Another question is number 3. There's what research are being carried out to discover more MAPs and medicinal aromatic plants in Manipur. Please elaborate on the methods, approaches. I think we also need to partner with local indigenous communities for searching, discovery of more such plants, is very important. So these are three questions that we have put forward. So first take three, then after that we'll go other questions. Sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tamo Subhash. That short analysis, some of the shortcomings in terms of facilities and all those things that will be filled up with the commencement or existence of this aromatic this thing, MSME Technology Center in Pal, and then shortcomings in terms of knowledge gap or in terms of facility gap that will be filled to some extent. And then mentioning about 1,500 medicine plants name. For the same thing only on your this thing, delightful the informative talk. Even I put up the same question like whether we'll be able to identify crop identification out of the facility which you have shown that day. So through that. For number wise, as far as aromatic medicine plants are concerned, whatsoever plant we touch, it's having its own uses. So even 1,500, maybe less also, if we see properly. So, but from business point of view, if we could trace like with the software what you have shown that day, so that will really help us. So we need to work hand in hand, Tamo. Then I look forward to your kind support as well. And then at the same time, Zajiban also, as we have discussed the other day. So and then I won't make it public, but whatever suggestion you have put, that there lies our this thing, the prosperity of the state and all these things, how to safeguard the thing and all these things. That was really eye-opening for me. And so we need to work together. As I said in my presentation as well, it's high time we start working in sync with a common motto. And then I think I answered all or anything.
Okay, sir, Yoirentomba, I'm very happy that you're giving very nice talk. You are so much energetic. 2 hours and without taking water, anything, you are giving 2 hours, and the way you are giving so much energetic. I'm very proud of you that you're very big and you're very, very good speaker and very happy. And I hope that many attendees they can learn many things from you, how the sustainable livelihood, your first scan and medium. And also very good. Actually, I'm very happy that and many our Dr. Jivan and many people, they are also they're taking care of many things. Rumi, and then Hogan. I think many people is taking care for you today. I'm so happy that you're giving so much nice your presentation, excellent presentation. I want to say, and also I think the way you are giving today so much, all kinds of good. I think this is one of the very, very interesting. Okay, so yeah, this I want to say. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
I would like to thank PIMSA once again for giving me the opportunity. And then again, thank you, Tamo Ragumani, for this is my third presence in PIMSA talk. First one being that Ozadi Jivan's talk and then Tamo Subhash. So both of the talks inspired me, to follow them only. So, wish to be part of PIMSA. In any of these such initiatives. And again, thank you, Tamora Ranjan, as well as Tamara Gumni, for being my local guide and local guidance during my PRC state in my PhD time. Thank you.
So we have another question that is by Dr. Susibala. Sir, she is saying like this: we are aware of the properties of these medicinal aromatic plants through traditional knowledge transferred from our ancestors. However, we are still unable to commercialize these medicinal aromatic plants. What are the prerequisites to get capacity building training, and to become an agripreneurs in this. How to access grants and funding for this endeavor. We need to know what are the MSME schemes are being provided. So please elaborate on this.
So not only this thing, MSME schemes like any under DBT, any big grants, as I mentioned, if you have a good idea, after finishing your this thing PhD, you are 50 lakhs is waiting for you for 18 months. This thing. So like that, it's high time we being young researchers. It's high time to start revealing those which are treasured in this thing. Traditional knowledge system. So it's high time instead of doing research for a namesake, we should choose our topics wisely. That will create your own this thing that can lay a part of your future journey as well. So that I would like to say, and then please take my number. As we have short of time, we can discuss in length if any further clarification is required.
Okay, but I think there was one hand raised by one of our very active member. Sir Sobindro, are you there, sir?
Yeah. Actually, I am waiting. Patiently. Yeah. Actually, first I should thank Dr. Yoirentomba. Actually, it's wide range of it's quite amazing. To see so many of aromatic and the medicinal plant already available. Kind of. Now I can understand about other unique plant like the traditional crops. Like chili, lemon, and even turmeric and ginger and all this. Okay, this is to some extent we can understand. The market potential and the size and supply and where the market and kind of. But interestingly, but for this medicinal and aromatic plant, we have no idea. You have given so many things, but we don't know anything about. For example, per season, how much can you quantify any of these plants? Whether is there any systematic cultivation or whether it is a wild plant, then is there any, whether how many of, in terms of quantity, tons or kilos per season, you are having kind of statistical data, and then where are the market, where the selling point, and because I am talking about this economic viability, we're talking so many things, but then we should know this market potential, and this basic number, this public doesn't know. The person who wants to venture into any business, he or she will be looking this vital parameter, quantification and the cost price, selling price, where can be planted, all these things has to be clear, and none of these medicinal inspire so many. It is. The data are very scattered and very scarce, I would say. So, do you have any kind of, since you are already in the chief minister's, advisory kind of committee and so forth? We also, many of these PIMSA also, maybe we have got a number of different scientists or in different, field. Maybe also interested to have some joint hands, a kind of knowledge partner or kind of consultancy. Even talking about the essential oil, marigold, and then rose, these are all conventional, and many are doing in CSR. We have CFTRI, Central Food Technological Research Institute in Mysore. I know a couple of people who they do all kind of this, extracting the oil in the industrial scale, commercial scale. So I can even connect you people. If you need some kind of scientific advice, because these are the premier CSR lab only doing that, for last year 50, 60 years, kind of. So I have a good connect in this CSR lab. So if you have some interest, even I can give some kind of key point, nodal point, where you can have some connection on this. But I'm not, apart from that, I'm not on that. I'm on this unique to the Manipur, like medicinal plant, aromatic plant, which is nowhere available. So the locally, then you have some, locally advantageous than the others. And so there obviously there huge market potential if you can sell it. So how many, therefore, in terms of quantification, can you spell out if you have?
Thank you very much, Tamo, and again, thank you very much for the ways to support us. So as of now, as I said, our office is in establishment stage only, but we are equipped only with one cleavager apparatus and then one Soxlet apparatus. That's all. We even don't have the analytical this thing. We are taking help from our mentor TC, which is FFDC Kanauj. We are doing the distillation here and then sending the sample to FFDC Kanauj. And unfortunately, many a time when the sample loss in transit, that is also happening, which is quite demoralizing also. So as of now, we are focusing mainly on, even though we don't have much, but we are using that in-hand equipment like Soxlet for solvent-based and then Clevenger for water-based. So yeah, for lab, for preliminary research and research work, these two is enough. If so, utilizing these two, what our main focus is that whatever available here, we're cross-checking the commercial feasibility of this available this thing, crops. Like as I presented, like Lomba and all those things. So Lomba is already in the business, but we are not exploring that the area where through which we can capture the national and international market can be captured. Like so, in that way, we have distilled that oil, and then we have checked its profile, and then it turns out that it's very much enriched with this natural citral, which is very much in demand. So that's why even we have put up the this thing concept of this thing to the public, we are suggesting that this can be grown in large scale commercial scale to for scale up earning out of this thing. Kasut koi cannot joton chang mo permission natin adum mana dugi kano dum mana hona jari then mobilizational activity as well as preliminary research on development work to cross check the commercial feasibility. Once it's proved, we're throwing the ideas to existing and the prospective aspiring entrepreneurs. You can take up this and then blindly you do this, it will be there will be guiding in the wrong way. So we're not doing that big blunder. So initially we're cross-checking its commercial feasibility in terms of the component of interest content-wise. If content of the component of interest is very good, means that can be very liked by the people. So data as of now, I don't have that, but at the same time, even as far as ginger and turmeric are concerned, even I have conducted horticulture department, how much is the cultivation, and then if we align, like as I presented, like we are missing the golden price in the form of that oil and this thing. If we, how much is the current production size of the state? If we convert into this, how much will be the enhance or increase margin out of that additional activity that we really need to work out, and then so that is in the pipeline only, Tamo. Then that needs to be. That needs to be also.
I can understand because I can understand. So I think many people are maybe in the queue. So I will not take 1 or 2 minutes. What aina considering it kay nosinida akogi ngasagi commercial viability je laita ta agadi ngasagi market ki kay nosi laita ta agadi ngasai entrepreneurs di business nina paisa thadok yaro eba aduna uji TRL akogi technology readiness level je ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ in the form of project ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯗ pilot scale ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ MSMEGꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ government support ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ phase ꯑꯣꯏꯅ pilot scale ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦ marketꯀꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ next stage ꯗꯀꯣ TRL ꯅꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ technology readiness level ꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ 6 ꯒꯨꯝꯕ 7 ꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗꯅꯦꯕ commercial scale ꯆꯪꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ as of now ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ TR level ꯁꯤ 1 2 ꯗꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ viability ꯌꯦꯡꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯁꯦ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯤ TR level ꯁꯦ 6 7 8 9 10 ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯪꯈꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ prospect ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ marketꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅ entrepreneurꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ suggestion ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯗꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ pilot scale ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ project ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯌꯣꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ encourage ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ even ꯄꯤꯝꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ consultant ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ unofficially ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ officially ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯑꯩ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯣꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯔꯤꯒꯣꯜ ꯁꯅꯥꯔꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯔꯣꯁꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯁꯤ ꯍꯤꯕꯥꯁꯀꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯨꯕꯥ ꯀꯨꯁꯨꯝꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯂꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯣꯟꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯕ ꯌꯥꯡꯉꯪ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯡꯉꯪꯒꯤ essential oil ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯨꯀꯨꯕꯔꯤꯟꯗ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯀꯦꯃꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯆꯨꯅꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯇꯧ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦꯕ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯑ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯣꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯛꯁꯟꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯥꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ extraction ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤꯁꯨ advanced model ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦꯕ normal ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ solvent extraction ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯦꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯈꯟ ꯃꯈꯟꯒꯤ advanced system ꯃꯌꯥम ꯂꯩꯔꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ compete ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯒꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯁꯤꯗ target ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯣꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ traditional aromatic and medicinal plant ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ unique ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯆꯥꯛꯍꯥꯎꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯀꯅꯥꯝꯇ compete ꯇꯧ ꯉꯝꯗꯦꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯣꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯆꯥꯛꯍꯥꯎꯁꯦ ꯀꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯛꯐꯥꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯂꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝꯁꯦ ꯊꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯠꯂꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯀꯤꯍꯣꯝꯗꯤ ꯐꯪꯉꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯄꯤꯝꯁꯥꯒꯤꯗꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯣꯏꯟ ꯍꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯞꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯟꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯀꯣ ꯏꯟꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯀꯟꯅꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯈꯪꯅꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯤꯁꯦ CFTRI ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯌꯣꯕ CSIRꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯐꯨꯗꯀꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜꯗ ꯀꯩꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏ CFTRIꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯈꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯪꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯜ ꯃꯦꯟ ꯄꯥꯋꯔ ꯋꯥꯠꯇꯩꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ CFTRIꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ CSI ꯑꯣꯡꯂꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯐꯨꯗꯇ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯔꯤꯁꯔꯁ ꯇꯧꯗꯦꯕ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯂꯤꯡꯕꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯤ ꯔꯤꯃꯥꯔꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ
Thank you, Tam.
ꯏꯕꯣꯝ ꯆꯥ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯥꯔ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯥꯔꯁꯨ ꯈꯪꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ CFTIꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ
ꯍꯨꯏꯗꯥꯏꯕꯣꯝ ꯆꯥꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯤꯕꯟ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯪꯕꯗ ꯃꯥ ꯀꯥꯎꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯥꯟꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯎꯅꯕꯤꯌꯣꯕ
Then College of Agriculture going live with
ꯃꯥꯗꯣ ꯍꯨꯏꯗꯥꯏꯕꯣꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯣ ꯃꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯐꯣꯀꯦꯜ ꯄꯣꯏꯟꯅꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯦꯅꯤꯌꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦ ꯄꯣꯄꯨꯂꯥꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕ CFTRIꯗ
Saibo, I'm in very much in touch.
Okay, good.
Thank you for kind suggestion, Tamo.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯔꯖꯅꯤꯀꯥꯟꯇ.
Thank you, Tamojivan. And first of all, I would like to extend my thanks to today's speaker, Yoirentomba sir, for elaborating MSME's work and your own interests on medicinal and aromatic plants. I have few curiosities, which is little bit, similar with previously asked by Tamo Puyam and Tamo Sobindro. The first one is, can we have the informations related to all these aromatic and medicinal plants available in Manipur? If not, as a collaborative work, we can have a kind of knowledge hub that if somebody like to get information for the treatment or their own benefit, they can approach officially. And number two is that is there any initiative has been taken out to link with the Ayurvedic medicinal company in Manipur, so that sir has uh, delivered many of the medicinal plants which can be converted into medicines. Like we know that during the dengue the treatment, we use this papaya leaves. So instead of papaya leaves, we can now in market we have availability of these tablets and all. And number third point is there any MSME have the opportunity to sanction projects or fellowships in the form of PhD or research scholars? And the last point is that to conserve to some extent for these medicinal plants or aromatic plants, uh, I think we should initiate at least a nursery type that so that at least we can save a few plants, or at least few peoples of the Manipur may be aware that if they come to nursery, they so whatever they got information from the internet or from the MSMEs, they will come to nursery and they will collect, and they this through this way I think at least Manipur peoples will aware of it. Yeah, please.
That number question number one, that documentation that is there in the form of sagi formulary ko ina kradile redum. Then medicine plants of Manipur by Oja Sinha. This was, I think, one of the pioneer book as far as medicine plants Manipur is concerned. I think, but unfortunately, publication might have been stopped now. But there is a good book, and then other than that, some other books like Encyclopedia of Medicine Plants of Manipur with a pictorial representation by Dr. H.B. Singh, ship scientist. CSR NIS branch lab. I think Sir is also one of the member in PIMSA, I think. Some written books are there. And then other than that, again, my suggestion to young researchers, like these are modern books, but other than that, we have like Puyas and all these things, which is dedicated on this very much this thing that Hidak loan or many Puyas also there. So it's high time we focus on that and then try to reveal those whatever written in that part in those that Puyas. So if we could align our line of research in that line, then that will really, I mean, validate this our golden this thing treasures in the form of this whatever our elders has laid down for us. Adum lay sima tawjake aduga number 2 gidang saigi kanoki utera kanoki kana
Ayurvedic medicines company
okay
have
adugi kano lako duma dum in one of my this thing international conclave participation Dabar then your Sami Labs all CEO was here. Their presence was their presence is already here, but of the record sida aina kano target tawjaningi di kano haitare sagi moi changak po phaya ba changak taraga su sai koi tang cross check pomni tawbom di taka laitaba once moi na changak taraga di moi gi kano toraga sida piram dabe ataba kara piram maga ayam sok le pha pu gidoi ne ba aduna ngasai state ki kano na so ngasai sa gi ba kano semgat charaga leiri poto khoina phaja hogi kano do hoi changak tabe yaro loi kanam chang pe yaro thing madi yaro but sigi kano sima yengdragadi ngasai lae loi laga kan toragadi du kano tawdepa the coming to that line ngasai ai kano kra concept kra even the respected gi CSR ki Kevin I present Rukanda, you submit your concept note on Habi Rakanda intentionally I ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞꯇꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯪꯖꯅꯅꯕ I'm not ready to make it functional due to ngusai kulai leitribina kulai tuna ne koi aduna pangan uragane thabak tortoinina adana once oi verbally haiduna habni ai boina pithokiba didi nanom da kento hoje oi chahi ama endore ani endore kulai leibda government procedure obina leiba ngamduna panduna leiri myam do once kanom MNC na kano khang gitara kati kana to bule hengde dum kro kya no ai heidarage nam torkadoine ba adu tawre khalo torpada khoi ke chokopang ngamoi natrane dum sida kano ngasai koni myam do sida sungaga loin kano pugi ngaktane ba aduna ngasai oi state need this thing mapan gi kano buyer ke ka tarkar lei but when you on the report not in the form of ngasai primary harvest or this thing sigi kano natta bida value added product when not in terms of this thing trucks maybe trucks but that is filled with barrels. So in that process to boy target magi scale up margin ko na phabang more kandang aduda katane ko chapa changam doidi otherwise koni chungaga victory enjo laktore it's very high time we need to think ngasai sigi pros con ko idum yam bento bom da ka leng kanje idum. So I think you understand why I that can win ang anxiety to kay gino do sorry for that but we need I mean we are in a very critical thing if not adum puthage da ne dum kara oi dok do kano ko mo in tawraga koi kano manung da wa manung ta gi da ne ba dum maina du gi le du kan sai ki then about that thing project lobo ko pa kan to gi or PhD to gi as of now, I think I'm a PhD, I'm a postdoc. Whatever ministry ki mandate taki, I'm ready to go beyond the ministry's mandate. Ministry ki mandate is to help and support and facilitate this existing and aspiring entrepreneurs. But beyond that, as I'm a PhD and a postdoc, I'm a very much, I mean, this thing, I have the qualification to guide some people. I don't know, Sagi can institute, maybe, so in this way, if anybody can help me out, I mean, I request, I submit my invitation as well. Kaigino haraga ding sai kano nataba ai kano to game nataba sai research ki kano ta laksa bunina I mean I'm ready to go beyond my this thing out of box sai dum ministry so dum high then we need that also sai beyond the beyond out of box ai ki comfort level lagi thoga anubu khra puthok ngam makanda sai ki mayam idea mayam da langthar kanda mai pakwa successful and then sustainable entrepreneur mayam puthok ngam makanda sigi kana sma koi office ma leijabagi so our working simple working motto is success of entrepreneurs is our success. If we cannot make them success, there is no point of myself being in the center and myself being in the this thing. Mana tu ki sigi concept sa dum sanjan jay tu na sagi research ki ki adum open torok na bagi keno dum lay di dum and then mana tu ki then other than that office ta dum kana bu na additional manpower phangdoi ni na dum if JRF join us then he or she will brought his own this thing magi keno dum pujarani and then with the sagi kulai laptoi me am do adugi mating na high end research ma'am adum kano tong na maning tong na tamjaba ngamagi I'm not blaming but BRC taukan dai thanks to Tamor Ragumani Tamor Ranjan ta ko dingi ko option bidana tak jang how so how we kano to adu da nata bidang sai ai frankly speaking ai tha chai ma ka tha manga taruk le bidu yumda muraka tholoki ka dongna bai kano pambi char kano loi gidana siroi chingka ba tholoki adu manung tu dang sai lots of frustration adum kano to gi jina buka pare da kan to bodum khan leiri sai gi koi kano number kangu kan to to sometimes even I yum du u pangidra ka adu gi bo kano but I didn't give up that's why I'm in front of Tamoranjan and me ang gi mang dai le pangam jeri sinaba so Ngasagi hoi mayam do thengnar pungambagi ai season kanoma ai season personality mudi build up tawi but sometimes unnecessary kano mayam yawe ba dun ngasai kulai mayam ga do tik tik law ba compromise to we are in I'm fighting in my personal level so that best of the best kulai mayam do lak ba kadong na ba we can do high end research work sa ai naga da lak ba da khudong cha da ba hoi plus point su legi but unnecessary mayam thainagi na do mayam ga do ai gumba matung tarak di sida dum ngasai gi hoi exposure dum lo yai mayam tamoi mayam so dum anybody dum welcome to biri dum maina du exposure to lo raga but ngasai gi kadai tare ayo gai kano tau bido kano ai tare na adu pon mayam do thengna ta na ba ai na ga thengna jagi mayam do makha tarak di as far as ai na ngam jabal level di adu thengnan da na ba gi kano ai gi effort pi ni have gi kano dum so dum ai leng da na dum lai jari dum and then looking forward to support from other people as well.
Sir, my parking here, me am very very.
Thank you very much, Sir James.
Sir, I mean, last question pe sir loge adu ga ngasi gi no se question gi no se lo sir lage adu makha taru me amna by sir sai phone number se ngai ta phone number se tinne da bani do sana pura ke no se hoi gi
kamu abir nai WhatsApp number nai pijari do.
Last question se ning thaujam simple answer biro question.
Hello. Is my voice audible?
Have you, sir?
Yeah. I'd like to know that whether GI certification is necessary for all for the medicine plant which is exclusively available for the in Manipur, so that we can prevent from the trade infringements and all.
Adu thare ke koi ki kano tuma koi ki ne dugi kano tuma mung kanjan bam da kale dini na natraga di je mayam su mayam thengna re so this needs to be done. And then adugi di sai koi mag na di dugi direct makti concern kano makti natre but sida koi be it horticulture department or agriculture department my concern loi lei na kanje khara mat tauri then tawgodok mayam su lei di so that for the safeguard of our own thing our own resources.
Adugi domain do sir magi horticulture department ka domain da lei adagi medicinal board mon isu to we ai
state national board plan board lady
masagi lai adega sir ai isagi ai question pa hangjage that is regarding agarwood. I say sir anira ahumlak I have a project in Tripura also. So I have been visiting Tripura for many years, but since last year, I have been visiting Tripura, and I have went to different parts of Tripura regarding agarwood plantation. So Manipur has a very good potential for agarwood plantation. Being even in the valley area also, we can plant it. Then, is there any work done by the MSME or the horticulture department in future? Because this is one crop, one tree species where we have talking about the infection by the natural process as well as artificial infection. We call it inoculation of the particular fungi. So we are working on that also in NBRI. Our director is very much keen on that and he's working on that. And if we are able to work in Manipur, what would be the market? Like, I just like to suggest this also because I have visited one industry meet also. They have a business meet. Like one of the I think question was also on that. If we have an industry meet, MSME, like we have a CMAP, NDRI, we do industry meet. If we bring industry meet, and then also through MSME and the government of Manipur. Like in Tripura, the Chief Minister of Tripura organized a program along with the forest department, and we were invited. Different companies were invited to give a lecture on the different, like the intercropping, like we have talk about the intercropping of the pineapple and the agarwood tree. So likewise, there are maybe many things which we can do together. So is there any plant, if we have a, for example, if you have a plantation, like you have spoken about the business mode, what to say, agro-technology, different prices and everything are there. If we have the plantation, what would be the business model? कैसे करेंगे यदि यदि अगर कमाई तो बताइए सही if we have this plan थारे अगर थार मतुंगा it takes 10 years for the plant to magi insect or proper insect over what would be the business plan कमाई तो भी नो सरकार
कि कनो हारका दे दो मुझे मणिपुर दा तुम सक्सेसफुली कंतौ बा मोय अमनी ले रंग साइ ममिंग के काई कनो दा स्लाइड याव ग्रप ने साइ के रेहल पपिंस के कंतौ दो कोक्ता पेज नि मा तुम या फजना साइ की कनो मैकेनिकल एज वेल एज साइ की मागी कनो इनोकुलम इंजेक्ट तो बगी असे तुम मा तुम वेल इक्विप ओइरे तुम हौजेक कनो मणिपुर तो गा मा अतै तेम फम दो बोक्ता साम की के अनो बोक्ता तुम एक्सप्लोर तौरी कंतौ रे तुम
is just like a rubber plantation. They have a very huge plantation. I think the largest plantation of wood in the country. And Manipur is very rightly potential, just like the Hojai of Assam. Manipur, I think Imphal Valley, especially Imphal Valley, we have a very humid and we have a very climatic conditions, soil, everything is very feasible. If we have a very, like, not only 1 or 2%, if we have a very good number of persons, only then MSME can help. Just like what we have done in Kannauj. The same thing that are happening in Tripura. If we do all those things, MSME can really help the people there. The entrepreneur in Agarwood business is always there. They are exporting to UAE, Manipur, I think we have a very good. They were talking about the transportation of Agarwood to Bangladesh and many things are there. But in Impal, we have a very good air connectivity with Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore. So I think we can be a very good potential, state for Agarwood plantation. Sir, Central album, sir, I'm a Central album. Central album, sir, Ben Donevoga. Also, Manipur, Habagi, Yabra.
Forest Department, Hanakan, Torgatum Jayadam.
See, Agarwood Central album there. Agarwood critically endangered species have I say Matungina. Aduna government of Tripurana permission P. And mind of the Central album Thava, Agarwood Habitat. About Forest Department, if we like a PIMSA member, like we people here, then the people of the different organizations, if we come together and if we talk the business model of this particular aromatic plant, we can work together. I think say government na permission yaw ragadi thabe yaro apni say model phada na thabe yaw ragadi sabke ye amari thabne yaro and anyway sir thank you so much sir matam you
I can Dr. Yoirentomba kamta suggestion ta lawjo to ba ai question jade te ba ai sahi ani ahum gi mamang da gi ai da planning ma kana sum to ba ta peruk farming to gena peruk farming si sai season na na peruk se ko sai gi peruk farming si to ba ya ga tra ja ro ai imana ba sing adi khara mari mata lai ta nai ba to moi response pen da ba ta peruk farming to ba ya ga tra ja ro de se ka ta hai bi ne
farming to ba area size kya muk chaw na to bi gen khan mere na
pari la sangam ma ta han ba gi di sangam ta khai mu ki hisab ta ha ma gi chai loi na labuk ki low si da ta man da ba ai gi leibak soil kari kara I pura aham gi trial oina khara khoi lo sangam khai mu hairo ne ami green house ki type ta godra adu khang da bai tare na sei ani hom su dai planning gi sei farming to ge se
ta do ke kano to sai gi ai gi intention sai try ja ke to we are focusing or we are intending sai ke no ta sai gi traditional or conventional farmer gi mindset to adu thugai raga entrepreneurial gi kano to sigi mindset chipin to bon habi to ujigi to bo ya kadra ai do sai dum hongni hauroi ai isa de hena khangbi ba kanam ora roi dum kai gi no fil sai to ai khangi ade peruk kai no koi dum koi angang wering de dum ura pa pambi dum oi ni na dum mai to na sai gi ꯊꯥꯔꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯪꯉꯝꯃꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠꯇꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯂꯣꯀꯦꯜ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯦꯔꯨꯛ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯇꯥꯡꯉꯦ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯦꯠ ꯗ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯇꯥꯏꯝ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯣꯛꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯆꯥ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯪꯉꯝ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯆꯥ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯒꯤꯅꯦ ꯈꯣꯠꯄꯅꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯑꯔꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯔꯖꯤꯟꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯪꯉꯝꯈꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯖꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯪꯉꯝꯈꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯗꯥꯕꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯩꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯗꯦꯔ ꯏꯁ ꯅꯣ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯁꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗ ꯕꯣꯔꯥ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯕꯣꯔꯥ ꯀꯌꯥꯗꯣ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯋꯦꯔ ꯗꯦ ꯋꯤꯜ ꯕꯤ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯟꯗꯤꯡ ꯐ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯛꯁ ꯐ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯟꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯕꯠ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞꯇꯨꯕꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯏꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯄꯤꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯣꯜ ꯂꯦꯟ ꯍꯣꯜꯗꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯚꯦꯂꯨ ꯑꯦꯗꯦꯠ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯗꯣꯝꯗ ꯐꯣꯀꯁ ꯄꯤꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯪꯉꯝ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯔꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯣꯃꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯁꯤꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯁ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯌꯦꯜ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯩ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯑꯩ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯨꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯕꯇꯒꯤ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯇꯝꯃ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯜꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯝꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯐꯪꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯗꯦꯠ ꯅꯣ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯀꯦꯟ ꯇꯤꯆ ꯌꯨ ꯐꯅ ꯍꯩꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯇꯝꯃ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯅꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯨꯗ ꯆꯥꯅꯩ ꯆꯥꯅꯗꯦ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯖ ꯚꯤꯁꯤꯅꯤꯇꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯒ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯈꯩ ꯃꯥ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯟꯗꯔꯁꯇꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯂꯩꯅꯔꯤꯈꯩ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤꯈꯩ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯥ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯒꯦ ꯄꯤꯛꯁꯟꯒꯦ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯉꯝꯃꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯁꯪꯉꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯪꯉꯝꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯧꯔꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯋꯦꯔꯦꯁ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯪꯉꯝꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯗꯣꯔꯦ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯄꯔꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯅꯥꯎ ꯑꯥꯏ ꯍꯦꯞ ꯗ ꯏꯅꯐ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯇꯤꯡ ꯃꯦꯇꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯏꯟ ꯍꯦꯟ with that minimal investment ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯒ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤ ꯊꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤꯅ ꯂꯩꯍꯥꯎꯗꯨꯒ ꯆꯥꯅꯅꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ it should be one of the prime question also ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯣꯏ soil test ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯟ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ but the final things which will be finally counted is that ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯃꯥ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯦꯜ ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯇꯦꯁꯇꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯏꯚꯟ ꯏꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯨꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯅꯥꯂꯥꯏꯁꯤꯁ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯣꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯠ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯆꯥꯗꯨꯗ ꯊꯥꯕꯗ ꯆꯥꯅꯩ ꯆꯥꯅꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯇꯦꯁꯇꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯝꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯏꯠꯁ ꯑꯞ ꯇꯨ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞꯇꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯔꯕꯥꯔ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯕꯥꯔꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯕꯥꯔꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯦꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯐꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯁꯦꯡꯉꯒꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯔ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ in any field it will be very hard very tough to find that very new this thing ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯐꯅꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯁꯅꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁ ꯋꯥꯏ ꯖꯦꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯃ ꯍꯣꯔꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯈꯟꯗꯅ ꯏꯟꯊꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯊꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯈꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯊꯋꯥ ꯁꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯎꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯆꯤꯡꯈꯠꯂꯛꯄ ꯉꯝ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯐꯅ ꯂꯩꯁꯅꯣꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯊꯋꯥ ꯁꯥꯗꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯟꯊꯣꯛꯏ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯌꯧꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗ ꯕꯤꯜ ꯑꯞꯇꯨ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯏꯚꯟ ꯗꯣ ꯗꯦꯔ ꯑꯥꯔ ꯃꯦꯅꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯒꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯛꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯅ that will decide and then how innovative your idea that will decide your success and then ultimately the sustainability of your venture ꯑꯗꯨ decide ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ again ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯗꯣ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯍꯪꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯕꯥꯔꯗꯣ ꯕꯤꯖꯤꯅꯦꯁ ꯃꯣꯗꯦꯜꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯚꯤꯌꯨ ꯁꯦꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯀꯃꯤꯇꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯏ ꯈꯣꯠꯂꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯍꯪꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯚꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯍꯪꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯅ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯗ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯗꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯨꯕꯗ ꯄꯨꯡ 3ꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯗꯧ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯚ꯭ꯌꯨꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯡ 5 ꯇꯥꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯐꯥꯎ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯗꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯅꯒ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯈꯪꯖꯩꯖꯕ ꯈꯤꯇꯪꯒ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯄꯤꯖꯕꯗ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯝꯃꯦꯅ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯥꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯡ 8, 9, 8 ꯃꯈꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯂꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯍꯨꯏ ꯈꯣꯡꯉ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯕꯤꯖꯤꯅꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯕꯤꯖꯤꯅꯦꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯋꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯐꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯗ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯍꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯪꯒꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯁꯪꯒꯝꯗꯣ ꯃꯦꯅꯤꯐꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏꯑꯕ ꯗ ꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯎ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯦꯜ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯇꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯇꯥꯍꯟꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯪꯒꯝꯗꯣ ꯄꯔꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯆꯨꯝꯅ ꯌꯣꯝꯗ ꯐꯪꯗꯧꯕ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯥꯍꯟꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯃ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ
ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝꯇ ꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯐꯖꯅꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯌꯦ ꯑꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯏꯕꯣꯝꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯪꯕꯤꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ MSMEꯒꯤ ꯇꯔꯐꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯂꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯊꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯏꯂꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜ ꯖꯣꯏꯟ ꯍꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯀꯣ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯏꯂꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯦꯔꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯅꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗ MSMEꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯛꯁꯦꯁ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯒ ꯂꯩꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯏꯠꯁ ꯑꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯗꯣ ꯏꯟꯚꯦꯁꯃꯦꯟꯗꯣ ꯁꯛꯁꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤꯅꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯐꯟ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯝꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯕ
ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤꯗꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯄꯦꯔꯨꯛ ꯁꯥꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯄꯦꯔꯨꯛꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯋꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯐꯥꯏꯟ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯒ ꯄꯟꯕꯤꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ CMESS ꯑꯅ ꯆꯤꯞ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯁ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯔꯁꯤꯞ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝ ꯑꯅ ꯂꯥꯛ 10 ꯐꯥꯎ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯕꯦꯡꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯪꯗꯣꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯃꯥꯎꯟꯠꯇꯨꯒꯤ 30% ꯑꯃ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ PMEGP ꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯆꯒꯥ ꯊꯕꯛꯀ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯃ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯆꯔꯒꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ MSMEꯗ ꯄꯜꯂꯛꯑꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯕ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯦꯁ ꯐꯥꯔ ꯑꯦꯁ MSME ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯔ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯏꯁ ꯀꯟꯁꯔꯟ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯄꯤꯊꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯃꯛꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ DBTꯗ ꯑꯣꯏ DSTꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯣ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ BRCꯒꯤ BRNS ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯊꯥꯖꯒꯦ ꯊꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ DBTꯒꯤꯗ ꯇ꯭ꯋꯤꯅꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯑꯥꯎꯠꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯀꯣꯂꯥꯕꯔꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯥꯗꯧꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯅ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯅꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯁꯤ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯗꯣꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯕꯤꯖꯤꯅꯦꯁ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯋꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯐꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯔꯔꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯏ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯠ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯄꯥꯔꯠ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤꯅ ꯂꯣꯟꯅꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯄꯤꯗꯧ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯕꯦꯡꯛꯅ ꯄꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯗ ꯕꯦꯡꯛꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯛꯇꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯗꯗꯣꯏ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯗꯣꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯦꯞꯁꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯤꯌꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯤꯗꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯋꯥꯟꯁ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯎꯗꯝ ꯔꯦꯖꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯟꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ MSME ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯦ MSME ꯆꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ MSMEꯁꯤ RBIꯒꯤ ꯒꯥꯏꯗꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯌꯣꯔꯤꯇꯥꯏꯖ ꯂꯦꯟꯗꯤꯡ ꯁꯦꯛꯇꯔꯗ ꯆꯤꯡꯉꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯄꯤꯗꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯚꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯜꯒ ꯆꯦꯝꯄꯤꯌꯟꯁ ꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯔꯣꯏꯀꯣ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨꯗꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯗꯧꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯣ ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯔꯨꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯚꯦꯟꯁ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯕꯨ ꯔꯨꯝꯐꯧ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯋꯤꯆ ꯏꯁ ꯋꯥꯔꯀꯤꯡ 24/7 ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯊꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯃꯛꯇꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯣꯜ ꯑꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯄꯟ ꯇꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯇꯨ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯖꯕ ꯍꯩꯖꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯖꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯔꯨꯝꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯡꯗꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯐꯟꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯨ different form of schemes. Saya cluster level lah, karena saya kena seperti kali gitu. Like minded, koi mi cangam kalau ada tu taga dengan saya in terms of 5 crore bo, saya grant net wena. Adum pidar apa ya bagi saya kulai kena common facilities itu sahaba then common kena kulai leba mana tu kita training pi bakopa tu tahu dah even kena mi cangam pun mengamtar kati crore menga buka tu grant net wena. Minister mesem kata tu pang ya bagi tu kena mengambil sulai itu. Mengambil sulai but unfortunately Tikata raga logda bana ma'am su yaure to na bo koi chokot changam dring ne to but taseng na tau gara ga ti dum room chat there
saya akwai personal level lo tari sa horticulture department su mo subsidy pi bane adu duga nabat su pi bane adu
loi kano lady hoi
100 plus adu di sarva department to wala me akwai individual ne to buding amaro adu individual level da to ga ta ga di nabat moi scheme lai bane adagi ke lo su horticulture department su scheme lai bane
adu su lady
ado saya akwai pungki thengela mina zik
sakong de ga kong na re
कहीं जिबराई में जिबराई उजा कहीं यूरेंटोम दे कहीं तक आई रिक्वेस्ट तो तब हो गया इलेक्शन जिंगे था तो अकोई उजा यूरेंटोम में अकोई की सिकी ग्रुप सिदा यावी बरा यावी मेंबर हाउजी बाबू मेंबर वो हाउजी आई खंगजे दा वो इधरो वो इधर बरा ना अकोई की सिकी ग्रुप सिदा
ya hapsam biro da dum mo jare to
अकोई अदु आई बाई तो जगह तो हुआ अकोई ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯔꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯟꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯛ ꯃꯥꯏꯟꯗꯦड ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯇꯧꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯅꯤ ꯋꯦ ꯗꯥꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯑꯣꯔ इनडाꯏꯔꯦꯛꯂꯤ ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯈꯪꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯩꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯩꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯏꯂꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯦꯜ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯦꯛꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯎꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯚꯂꯟꯇꯤꯌꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗꯒꯤꯅ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯎꯟꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯔꯣꯜꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯈꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯖꯁ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯜ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯎꯍꯧꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯐꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔꯁꯤꯞꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯔꯤꯅ ꯏꯟꯚꯤꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯥꯍꯟꯖꯔꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯁꯔꯟ
ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤꯗꯣ
ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯒꯨꯝꯅꯤꯅ ꯄꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯍꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔꯁꯤꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯁ ꯗꯦꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇꯦꯟꯁꯟ 15 ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔ ꯐꯥꯎ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯣꯝꯖꯤꯜꯂꯤꯑꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐꯤ ꯁꯦ ꯑꯔꯥꯎꯟ 3 pages 3 to 4 pages ꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁꯝ ꯐꯣꯇꯣꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒ꯭ꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯂꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯁꯦꯝꯄꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯋꯥꯆꯞ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯋꯥꯆꯞ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯟꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯋꯥꯆꯞꯇ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯂꯣꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯃꯦꯂꯣꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒꯗꯤ
ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ
heng chakaubugi thabak chelamane
ꯇꯥꯃꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯞꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯔꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯖꯜꯂꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯜꯂꯁꯦ
ꯍꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ
Shodri Jamgali. Shodri Jamgali.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I just have one question regarding the instrument which you have been telling, and what other instrument can you please elaborate on that one? Which you have been telling.
Okay, so we are going to have Sagi instruments in regards to processing. That will be in commercial scale, steam distillation, and then solvent extraction, then fractionation unit to isolate the different fractions out of that distilled oils. Then at Regi Handoga ultrasonic distillation unit we're going to have. Then supercritical
Supercritical extraction. Background extraction.
These are with relates to this processing, and then other than this, we're going to have enable accredited quality session lab, which will be backed by this thing, starting from HPLC, then GC, GCMS, LCMS, and then atomic absorption spectrophotometer. So like that. So we are in the ministry is in the tendering process. So hopefully, maybe by first quarter of next financial year, we are likely to have such machines in Impal.
And moreover, I have seen your institute have taken, I think so, around 3,000 or 400 crores of rupees from the Ministry of Food Technology, I think so. I have seen in one of the website. Is that correct? From the Ministry of Food Processing, we have obtained a project which costs around 300 to 400.
No.
Yeah, it's mentioned that the Ministry of your food park in.
No, the food park is different. Maybe you mean about MFICL, Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited. This is state government undertaking. So they are looking after food park. So that is state government this thing undertaking, and we belong to Ministry of MSME, central government of India.
Okay, and what is the main purpose and how many employees are there and structure?
So our purpose is to provide end-to-end technical support. This thing. Starting from agrotechnology up to market linkages as far as this aromatic medicine plants are concerned. I mean, and then staff strength-wise, I'm the only regular staff supported by 3 outsourced staff, and then again supported by 1 office assistant. So altogether. So even the office is in establishment stage only. Building, inaugurated, but not contractors are yet to hand it over to us to the ministry. So we are into that, and then parallelly, plant machinery procurement is in parallelly happening. So we are expecting.
And is there any manpower to support for the proposed like analysis of the chemical compounds and for establishment of lab which you have mentioned for any build accreditation? Is there any manpower available?
So
Please, it's almost 11 o'clock. Mr. Ninthogam, I think you have Sir's phone number. You can note down phone number. You can talk to Sir directly later on through phone. Okay, because we are almost 11 o'clock. We started at 8 o'clock. So just before that, I just asked one question here. There is one, I think question is towards me, I think. That is by Bimol Kumar Sadokpam. It's regarding the East India report of Nisam from Delhi district of Manipur. Since we are working on this Nisam plant, it is reported from Senapati, Tamelong, and Jiribag. So till now, we don't have report from Imphal Valley. So one of my students is working on that. One PhD work is going on. So we will report regarding that later on. Okay, so this is we have reached at the final stage of the event, and I would like to invite Dr. Thanaugan Dhanakumar, Secretary PR of PIMSA, to give vote of thanks. Dr. Thanaugan Dhanakumar.
A very good evening to everyone. I am Dr. T. Thanaugan Dhanakumar Singh, PR Secretary of PIMSA, currently based in Hyderabad. As we conclude today's enlightening and thought-provoking talk on medicinal and aromatic plants in Manipur for a sustainable livelihood, it is both an honor and privilege for me to deliver the vote of thanks and express the gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. First and foremost, on behalf of PIMSA, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our highly esteemed speaker, Dr. Sinam Yoirentomba Meetei, Deputy Director, MSME Technology Center in FAL, for sharing his invaluable insights and expertise through the lens of MSME sector with all of us. Sir, your passion for medicinal and aromatic plants is reflected in your work and has truly inspired us, and your knowledge on their benefits and multidimensional applications has broadened our understanding. Through your thought-provoking talk, sir, you have taken us to a journey of exploring the floral treasures from a rich biodiversity hotspot like Northeast India, particularly Manipur, which falls within the Indo-Myanmar biodiversity hotspot, and its huge prospect for a sustainable livelihood in the form of skill development and entrepreneurship. I hope it will open many doors for multidisciplinary research, startups, and employment generation. Today's talk is indeed very close to our roots in many aspects, and it's really exciting to discover a plethora of findings and scopes of our medicinal aromatic plants from one of our sons of the soil, and we are indeed really proud of having an expert like you. Further, I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable President of PIMSA, Sri Khaidem Ranjan Kumar Singh, for delivering the welcome address, Dr. Romy Wahengbam, Finance Secretary, PIMSA, for introducing today's speaker and controlling the online platform without any technical glitch, and Dr. Kurajam Jivan Kumar Singh, co-executive member of PIMSA, who moderated this entire session seamlessly and ensuring that everyone had a chance to share their thoughts within the allotted time slot. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. Puyam Subha, who is Secretary of IT section of PIMSA, for circulating today's event in our social media handles for an effective outreach. A big thank you to all the participants for sparing your valuable time even during such festive season and engaging with thoughtful queries. Your enthusiasm has ignited discussion, highlighted the importance of plants in our life and health. Let me express my sincere gratitude to the organizing committee for their hard work, dedication in bringing this event together. Your meticulous planning ensured that everything ran smoothly. Lastly, let us remember that the knowledge we have gained today is not just for us, it's a call to explore, appreciate, and promote the use of medicinal and aromatic plants in our community and beyond. Further, before concluding, let me quote a few popular lines by Francis Bacon and Voltaire. Knowledge is power, and with great power comes great responsibility. On a similar note, PIMSA believes in using knowledge not just for personal gain, but for the better by sharing it to the masses, ethical considerations and accountability. Thank you, everyone, once again, and I hope to see you all in our next Science and Economic Talk.